Hey, welcome back to another short video from my semi-regular series This Week in Trek, in which I talk about interesting things which happened during the last week in the world of Star Trek. It looks like the producers of Star Trek Discovery are actually listening to the fans. There are many things people complain about, and one of them is the, in my opinion, horrible redesign of Star Trek's iconic villains, the Klingons. In the original series, the alien nature of the Klingons was done only using simple makeup, the faces of the actors were darkened, and they received iconic eyebrows and facial hair. Later iterations of the Klingons continued in this type of makeup, but added ridges on the forehead, starting with Star Trek The Motion Picture, and with very minor changes continuing through all of the Rick Berman era shows until the end of Star Trek Enterprise in 2005. The Kelvin Timeline movies have redesigned the Klingons. The head ridges look different, but overall, the Kelvin Klingons still look slightly like Klingons. Slightly. However, for the first season of Star Trek Discovery, the biggest change ever was done to them, and now they don't even remotely look like Klingons. They look absolutely different and behave absolutely different. Even the skin tone is completely wrong. I have never heard anybody say anything positive about the latest design. Only some people hate it and some people tolerate it, but it looks like we will get another new design for Season 2 of Discovery. Glenn Hattrick, who was nominated for an Emmy for his makeup work on Discovery, said recently in an interview that we will be, quote, blown away that they have a completely new look yet again going into Season 2, end quote. Am I the only one who finds it more scary than promising? The more information we get, the more I start to believe the rumors that they were forced to make absolutely everything 25% differently from the original CBS Star Trek. A few weeks ago, we have been informed that Alex Kurtzman was hired by CBS to develop new Star Trek products. Since then, we were informed that some of these products will be short Star Trek stories, 10 to 15 minutes long, and that there will be a new Picard show starring Sir Patrick Stewart. Now we have information about two possible titles for new Star Trek shows. Two new titles have been registered with the US Patent and Trademark Office, the first one being Star Trek Reliant, and the second one Star Trek Destiny. There is no confirmation if these are names of the new shows, but they are definitely names of something Star Trek related. It's highly unlikely that they would register trademarks which they don't plan to use. One of the rumored Star Trek shows is a Khan show, developed by Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan writer and director Nicholas Meyer. In that movie, Khan manages to hijack the USS Reliant and use it as a weapon against Captain Kirk's Enterprise, so of course people started to speculate online that Star Trek Reliant could be a title for the new Khan show. However, no official information has been released yet, so it's hard to say whether this is just speculation or if it could be correct. It's really hard to guess what Star Trek Destiny might be. In theory, it could be the name for the new Picard show, but the title is so generic that it could be literally anything. The last and the biggest news is again related to Star Trek Discovery. There have been rumors that we will see a new Spock, a Spock which will not be played by Leonard Nimoy, unfortunately. I would personally prefer if they didn't touch previously established characters, especially important characters like Spock. But if they must destroy him, use him, I would prefer if they at least used actors who at least look like the original actors, And what a surprise, they actually did. At least in my opinion. We have been now officially told who is going to play the new Spock, and it's Ethan Peck. The only thing I found online about him is that he is the grandson of the Hollywood legend Gregory Peck, and that he acted in tons of stuff, which I actually haven't seen, but I must admit that with proper makeup I can imagine him as Spock. And I found on YouTube a few clips of him actually speaking, and boy, I want his deep voice. So even though I haven't seen him actually act, I am impressed by what I have seen so far from him. So, that's all for this video. What do you think about the news? Why do they keep changing the Klingons and tons of other designs? Why do they keep reinventing the wheel? Also, what do you think about Mr. Peck as the new Spock? Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you have some free time, feel free to watch any of the other videos you can find on my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon, hopefully tomorrow. Thanks a lot, and bye.